Hello guys, in this video we will see Battlefield, graphics, realism, test culture, settings. Will cover everything you need to know. Let's get started.
Separate system preparation and game configuration content prior to initiating any testing ensure your hardware, especially the GPU, meets or exceeds the recommended specifications for Battlefields on Ultra. Settings update your graphics drivers to the very latest version, as these often contain performance and stability optimization specific to new game releases. Launch Battlefields, navigate to the graphics settings, and meticulously set every available option, including texture, quality, anti-aliasing, ambient occlusion, shadow quality, post-processing, and draw distance to its highest Ultra or equivalent setting. Disable any dynamic resolution, scaling, or frame rate caps that might interfere with a true Ultra. Fidelity assessment. Set a controlled environment selection and baseline capture. Content select a specific map and game mode within Battlefields that offers diverse environmental elements such as dense foliage, urban structures, water bodies, and varying weather conditions. If dynamic and empty server or a private match can provide a more controlled testing environment free from the chaos of intense multiplayer engagements that could obscure subtle graphical nuances. For a baseline, consider recording a consistent second sequence of gameplay, ideally involving movement through various terrain types and a brief engagement using software like NVIDIA Shadowplay or Relive to capture the footage in a high-quality, uncompressed format. Set visual fidelity and asset detail assessment. Content focus on scrutinizing the intricate details rendered at Ultra settings. Examine texture resolution on different surfaces like rock, metal, fabric, and character models up close and from a distance, noting clarity and an absence of blurriness. Observe the quality of lighting, including global illumination, ray-traced reflections if implemented, and shadow accuracy. Checking for sharp edges, correct fall-off, and dynamic interaction with light sources. Evaluate particle effects during explosions, smoke, and weather phenomena. For density, realism, and longevity, along with the complexity of water rendering, including reflections, refractions, and surface foam. Step 3. Environmental realism and immersion analysis content. This step involves assessing how realistically the game world behaves and reacts to player actions and environmental factors. Observe the physics engine's fidelity, specifically destruction mechanics, projectile impact, deformation, and character ragdolls. Pay attention to environmental details like wind affecting foliage and cloth or water displacement. Listen carefully to the sound design for spatial audio accuracy, weapon distinctiveness, and environmental ambience as sound significantly contributes to realism. Evaluate the overall atmosphere, noting how volumetric clouds and distant rendering contribute to a believable, immersive battlefield experience. Step performance stability and resource utilization. Monitoring content while assessing graphics. Continuously monitor key performance metrics to ensure Ultra settings are sustainable and not just visually appealing. Utilize an overlay tool, Ignici Afterburner in-game counter to track frames per second usage and RAM consumption in real time. Look for significant frame drop, stuttering, or inconsistent frame delivery, especially during visually intensive scenes, large-scale explosions, or rapid camera movements. Assess if the system maintains a stable and playable frame rate throughout diverse scenarios, identifying any bottlenecks that might compromise the overall Ultra settings experience.